not a ton of news today because, well, we're after Essen, you know. So, but we got some news. We mentioned this last week that the DSP, the Deutscher Spielpreis, that's like the gamers' game of the year. That's voted on by the public. Anybody can go vote on it. It's like Board Game Geek, but more Germans.
It's like Board Game Geek, but more German.
That's a tagline.
That's the truth. Anyhow, Planet Unknown won. Congratulations. Also, Dorf Romantic was a runner-up, and Heat Pedal to Metal was number 3. And then the best children's game went to Mysterium Kids.
Which also won the Spiel.
Yeah, which is weird because the Dice Tower did not like that game. I haven't played it, but the people who did not think it was great.
I don't think I played Mysterium Kids. Yeah.
No.
I played Mysterium Park, and I liked that.
Also, in awards, Fair Play. The awards here are going to get lower as we go by and how valuable they are. Fair Play is fine. No, value. Oh. Fair Play, Sea Salt and Paper. So that won their 2023 a la carte award. That's their best card game of the year.
I love that award, I have to say. I used to follow that award.
The Fair Play?
The a la carte award.
Oh.
It's one that I've been interested, like, I've always liked knowing what wins it for years.
Well, second place went to Challengers, and third place to Mindbug. Those are 3 very different games.
They are different.
But that's cool. I shouldn't say they're going down, but now they're about to go down, because now we're going to talk about the Toy Awards Game of the Year.
All right, well, that's just rude. That's a real Friday kind of comment.
It's happening.
The nominations were announced back in August 2023. And so the winner of the 2023 Game of the Year is 5 Second Rule, released in 2010. I know it was released in 2010 because that's when I reviewed it.
But that makes it more of a surprise that it won. That's what they're going for.
It's just that good.
They're really thorough with their vetting.
It's a slow
I'm sure
burn.
there's a new version of it out.
It takes like 13 years for them to be like, okay, we'll give you the award.
I think Catan's
We've gone through every card.
I actually like 5 Second Rule. It's a fast little party game. And I remember I was just in a store, I think it was Walmart, looking at the board games and thinking they all suck. But hey, 5 Second Rule, that's weird. That's still in the store. That was kind of my thought process. So now it's won an award. But this just goes to show you. So the nominees, and these are the best games of the year.
Okay.
Okay. There was Beat the 8 Ball, which we do enjoy.
Yeah,
Disney
fun.
Animated Game. Game Night in a Can. And Kidcraft Beat Board.
What?
Oh, Magic 8 Ball, Magic Encounters board game. Oh, and Search Party Chaos at the Park. Oh, and Shashibo Battle Shapes. And you might be like, what? This just goes to show you that the toy industry, they're the people who vote on these, and the gaming industry that we're part of are just, they're still kind of alien to each other.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
They really are. Even the fact that Ticket to Ride and Catan are becoming more known by people, it's just, this stuff, and some of it is trash, and I have no problem calling it trash. I always think it's weird. On one instance, I can respect the mass market and realize that games that I like the ones we just talked about, aren't for everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
But that doesn't excuse the trash that's out there, and the fact that they keep giving each other awards for it bothers me. But not that much. It bothers me, actually. I hate it.
A lot.
You know what else won? Squishmallows Pokemon Collection won Collectible of the Year.
Ooh.
And Barbie the Movie Dolls won Doll of the Year, as well as License of the Year. What does License of the Year mean?
That they like.
Good job, you got the most popular movie that came out this year.
No. They got the most popular movie that came out. I think. Period. And didn't it like make a lot of money?
I don't think Barbie has surpassed Star Wars and Endgame yet.
The Oppenheimer dolls didn't sell nearly
Think it got
as well.
close if it didn't? I know Barbie made a lot of money, didn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But my point being, Barbie's the new Star Wars.
Top 10 grossing movies of all time. I need to know this information. Is Barbie in there?
I hope not. Avatar's one?
Barbie's 14. Woo!
I'm not, yeah, it made
Barbie
money.
is higher than Avengers Age of Ultron. Actually, Super Mario Brothers is number 16. That's 2 pretty big movies that come out this year, both for kids.
I'm happy about Top Gun Maverick being up there. Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick is an awesome movie.
But if
and
you're
the only
worried
thing missing
about
from that movie I
Avatar-
thought was some Barbie.
Or Avatar The Way of Water, which
I
is...
agree.
How much money did that make, Avatar? The Way of Water, I mean.
2.3.
Is it up there?
It did
It's number
that
3.
well?
What's number, so it's Avatar, Avengers, and then Avatar, the other one is number 3?
Yeah, then Titanic.
James Cameron is like unstoppable money printing machine. I don't get it.
Yeah, because all 4 of those movies, Avengers Endgame should be number 1. That's all I'm saying. Then Star Wars is Avengers, Spider-Man, Jurassic Park, Lion King, Avengers, Furious 7.
What about Citizen
Top
Kane?
10, Frozen 2.
Rosebud.
Citizen Kane, that's on the adjusted for inflation.
Yeah.
How do I...
Anyway, Barbie was the intellectual property of the year, and I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, but that's not an award thing. It's not like, good job, you managed to snag the successful
You
one.
used it well. You know, you made a lot of money with it. That's good. I would,
You guys are defending something you don't even know anything about.
I've never seen it, okay? I'm just
I assume
10.
it's
We
like
spent way too much
Avatar.
time on this. Let's spend time on Toy Fair.
Oh.
So Toy
New
Fair
York.
is not going to New York, and also I don't care. So Toy Fair was in February.
Yes.
January, February, every
Right.
year in New York.
Yes.
This year they were like, hey, let's be in September, which ticked off a lot of board game companies because it was like the week before Essen. So they had to fly from Essen to New York to Essen. Then Toy Fair said, we're moving to New Orleans. And everyone said, we hate that idea. And they're like, we're just kidding. We moved to New York. It must be tough to be some of these convention guys because like, what'd you say? Okay, what? Who knows?
So they're skipping a year. They're going to not February.
It's going back to Toy Fair. Yeah, I think
It
so.
would be crazy to do like 4 months in another Toy Fair. You can't make the toys that quick. What are we, elves? Yeah, that is nothing.
I don't know. Yeah, I know that they were moving it around. I love I read the news somewhere, and they were like, the one thing I saw was New Orleans is out. I'm like, oh, I didn't know it was in for a moment, you know.
All right, let's take a look at some neat stuff here. So
Let's
we
go.
have Koinobori.
Can I see it?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. Can you?
I don't know. May I?
Very pretty.
No, I was actually asking. That wasn't a sarcastic question.
I don't know. Shut up. What is it?
This is the art of Japanese kites.
I
That's
like
the name of
those.
this.
Oh,
So
you like
fun.
kites.
Me too.
This, you're placing your kites in a series of masts. You're playing cards or masts to place kites. At the end of the game, the color with the most present in each mast will score points. It's like an
Oh, it's
area
a card
control.
game? If
Yeah.
it doesn't win the a la carte award, I don't care.
No.
Okay?
That's a great cover.
That's a really good. I love those
It
Japanese
looks like
kites.
a Studio Ghibli kind of.
It does.
does.
Studio Ghibli.
That is.
I now know what that means. I've seen one of them.
Have you seen one? Which one did you
One.
watch?
Spirited Away.
That one. Spirited Away. The one
you
that was
like it?
It was weird. They never
It is
explained
weird.
what's happening at the end.
No.
But now I know the reference.
Okay. By the same designer, we have Salton Sea.
Like the movie.
This is based on an actual thing in California, a saltwater lake that has lots of resources and geothermal energy. Same designer, but this is from De Vere, so it's going to be popular because De Vere is on fire these days. This is coming
Yes.
spring 2024. Also, Evil Core.
Oh, buddy.
We actually have this one here in the studio. This came out of
anymore.
Essen, but there'll be a widespread release in November. You stole it?
I'm going to.
Well, then just read the name to yourself. All right. This is a game about taking over villages with monsters.
That's a good cover.
Yes.
You want to be the CEO of Evil Corp.
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
That's like a Wreck-It Ralph style thing. Yeah.
I would love that. I want to be on the board at least.
Yeah,
I don't have to be the CEO.
That's too
you
much
know?
stress.
Just as a heads up, you are. Islet. This is a Two Tomatoes game. This is a spiritual success. They need to stop saying spiritual successor. Just a successor.
No. It's a spiritual successor.
What's the
Feel
difference between a board game? What's the difference between a successor and a spiritual successor?
One of the two implies that board games have souls.
And they do.
I just realized I got this board out and I never read it.
Why
Oh,
would
no.
You need a spiritual successor.
Okay,
to
anyway,
that
this is a
clipboard.
spiritual successor to Coral. All right. Next we have Little Tavern. I'm getting really tired of the tavern theming, but Maxime Ramborg and Theo Rivera, them, I'm interested in.
Okay, that is not a great looking cover.
No, it's not. And also there's
It's
some
boring.
jumbled stuff. You're going to draw a reveal card and place it in an empty seat.
They have the tables out too, I guess.
You got to sit by these tables.
Ugh, I don't like anything about that except the two designers.
Okay. How about Pick It?
I'll do it.
This is from Corriton Brand. Players are rolling dice to claim on doubles Mecca.
Yes, this I saw somewhere, and this looks really neat.
Are those like, is that Godzilla on the cover or what's going on?
100% a legally distinct
Really?
spiritual successor, if you would, to Godzilla.
Okay. Which IP's in there? Huh?
All right, next. Oh,
I like it. The cover gets further away every picture.
Well,
we get to.
these are pictures from Essen, I think. This is Monstrolicious. This is a new version of Richard Garfield's old game called Pecking Order.
I read about this too. Very interested by that.
Pecking Order to me was an okay game. I know it's Richard Garfield, Magic the Gathering, but you're basically putting these. It was birds. It was actually a pretty beautiful little game.
It was. I like Pecking Order.
Well, then you'll like Monstrolicious.
No, don't tell me what I'm gonna like. I might hate this one. Are there birds in it?
No.
No.
Monsters.
All right. Ooh, Margarita. No. Marabunta. This is in Space Cowboys 2-player line. This is a Reiner Knizia game. Mike is happy.
Oh, hold up. I'm excited too. I like their 2-player games.
Roll 6 dice, split them into 2 groups. Then your opponent chooses and uses the dice in one of the groups. And then you get the remaining dice.
It's like Medici versus Strozzi,
All right.
but without the bidding or the Medici.
This I'm surprised about. 7 Wonders, Architects, Metals. I did not think this game would get an expansion.
I also was sort of, I read about this one too, and I also thought it was a little bit weird. This game is so perfect for what it is and what
really
it does.
like it. Yes.
I don't want to mess with that box at all.
Nope.
An expansion, I don't know, it's just going to it's almost going to break something that is already pretty perfect for what it does.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, but it's the gluttony that's talking. You just want more expansion. So you're like,
But that's not the way I am normally.
Evil Corp. Yeah.
So it sounds like this like objectives here.
That was in Spirited Away, remember? He's the guy.
It was.
We can pay later.
I do remember that part.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you spit out some gold?
That was the best part.
Okay. Now this one, this annoys me. This Winter Court. So I like the snow, the castle,
Okay.
Oh, the picture, yeah.
everything, and yet somehow that cover still looks cheap. I don't know why.
Is it that part?
Well, yeah, the Rio Grande Games logo doesn't help. But if I take that out,
It just looks a little old. I think it's.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I think the frame.
Maybe. Okay. Anyway,
That
this
snowy
is
frame. It just looks a little kind of dated. No, they don't really do that anymore.
Tom
This
Lemon.
is interesting, though, because Tom Lehman, I just read his designer diary for a card game he's coming out with, some trick-taking game called Holly Oak or something.
Oh, really?
I did not realize he was coming out with another game from Rio Grande, I guess around the same time, or, two of them announced. What's this one?
This is actually, it's coming Q4. So
Okay.
it's a 2-player game. Your rival diplomat's trapped in the medieval court by a snowstorm. So you're going to curry favor and advance your agenda with the royals. That sounds really boring theming,
Is it something rethemed?
I don't know.
I do like Tom Lehman. I will try any of his games at this point.
Magical Athlete is back, baby!
Oh, I did not hear about this.
Magical Athlete is coming from a company I did not expect it to, and that is CMYK. CMYK is the Moniker's Wavelength people.
Okay. Don't print anything, those guys. Magical Athlete?
Yeah. I'm excited about this, but I'm hoping
Also, isn't that misspelled? Very, very misspelled?
that's the old Japanese version you're looking at.
So they misspelled it.
Okay.
That's Athlete.
Athlete.
That's from basketball.
It's Athlete.
Okay.
It comes from the Greek.
To be fair, Magical Athlete fits their style. Fits those like very goofy.
Yeah,
silly
I'm
games.
really excited about this one. I love Magical Athlete, and they say it will come in 2025. That's a long time from now, but it's coming.
Well, they have to fix it.
Sort of.
Takes a while.
Sort of. Alrighty, that, folks, is the news.
Oh.